Hey, g'day Paul. Yeah, it's Brett here, mate. I was just talking to you a bit earlier on the phone there regarding the Bellina. So, yeah, wanted to give you a bit of a run over on the car, as you can see, and as probably as you may have noticed on the internet as well. It's a very, very high standard of Commodore. It's very, very clean. Having done 32 or 33,000 Ks, you can probably appreciate that as well. It's got a full factory set of alloy wheels on the car. Obviously in an 18-inch alloy wheel is the Series 2 as well. So just wanted to open the car up and give you a bit of a run over it. But as you can see, and as I touched on the phone, the leather's very much unmarked. So from your point of view, dropping down the back seat for work and those things will be very, very practical, quite user-friendly for that sort of thing. But yeah, if you've got to throw a few goods in the car, leather's an excellent product to clean and maintain. Give you a bit more of a rundown, of course, inside the vehicle. It does have electronic seating. It does have your Bluetooth functions fitted in there for you. It has got the upgraded sequential automatic gearbox as well. And as you can see, it's got the premium sound system with also a display screen there, which having a reversing camera that shows up nice and bright, which I'll show you fairly shortly. As you can see, it's just rolled 33,000 Ks there on the dash for you. So I'll start the car up fairly shortly, but just to give you a rundown on the car, as you can see, the leather seating's unmarked, the stitching's all still perfect condition. Nice little chrome door entries there in the Bellina edition. But I'll take you around the front of the car. Once again, the driver's side alloy wheels are completely mark free. Front of the car is quite good as well. Obviously you always expect a few stone chips, but in reality there's probably one or two down the bottom that you might pick up on. And I'll see if that one does come back out, but that's really the extent of any blemishes across the front of the car. As I lift up the bonnet, you'll see as well, 30,000 K engine, it looks and feels like it should. It's still very much a near new option for you. Obviously you've got your negative options and jump start capabilities in the front. However, in the Commodores the batteries are a rear mounted component. So traction control, anti-lock brakes, all your standard features. Got driving fog lights as well, so when you are working out in the country, that'll come in quite handy. And as you come around this side, once again, you'll notice again your alloy wheels are an impeccable standard. Registration, as we were saying, we can still leave it registered for you, so it's quite an advantage, but you may as well enjoy that through till late this year before you'll need to worry about re-registering it. And of course from there, it's got full factory books. It was a privately owned car, but it has been serviced and maintained throughout that 30,000 K period down in Innisfail, which is where the car was purchased from. The Holden dealer down there is Taylor's Holden in Innisfail, so its service schedule and everything's been kept absolutely perfect to the kilometre. Owner's books and everything of course in there as well for you. So just briefly running around the rest of the car. Rear ducted air conditioning for obviously other family members or different people. May be of some help to you. And it's also fitted with reversing sensors as well, which you'll notice across the back there on the rear. And once again, there's one or two light little marks on the bumper bar, which highlighting them there for you now through the back tailgate. Quite superficial those little marks, but as I said, you'll trust them. Still a very much a new car. As we open it up, you've got 12 volt conversions in the back where you need it. You still do have a full size steel wheel in the car for you, no little space savers, jack and tools, everything are underneath. And they're probably as you were inquiring about initially, but as you'll see in that arrangement, although it does have a curtain you can remove, just to give you a good perspective, because if you're going to use it for work, it's going to give you ample room there for travelling and carrying a few boxes and tools if you need to. So yeah, definitely on that side of things. I'll quickly start the car up for you, but as you can trust, the car's in very good condition. So yeah, having your premium sound system, of course it's also fitted with climate control air conditioning. As we touched on before, it's got traction control. You've also got Bluetooth stereo functions there. And just briefly, as I put it into reverse, you'll notice now as well you've got a full display there for reversing prevention there of any trouble. But yeah, very smart, very quiet riding vehicle. That's the SIDI 2010 Bellina, done 30,000 Ks. I trust the car will be everything you expect it to be when it arrives. thanks again for your inquiry, and we'll talk to you throughout the day and get everything finalised for you there. Thanks again. See you, Paul.